Flavoring and seasoning. Flavors. Flavor is the combination of taste, aroma, and mouthfeel of food. Developing flavors in the dish is the most difficult aspect in cooking food. Overall enjoyment of food depends on sensory experiences that involves appearance, aroma, taste, sound, and mouthfeel of food. Temperature of food also plays a very important role in developing flavors. Flavor of the dish is the result of a good combination of different ingredients contributing their unique flavors in the dish. A good flavor of a dish is the result of main ingredients, combination of other ingredients used in the dish, cooking method, seasoning and flavoring used, quality of all the ingredients used in the dish, temperature of the dish. Primary and secondary flavors. Flavor of the dish is the result of a combination of primary flavors of the main ingredient, secondary flavor of other ingredients, and seasoning that enhance the flavors. For example, in case of mutton stew, the main flavor of the dish comes from mutton. The secondary flavor is imparted by fragrant vegetable, and the flavor is enhanced by the small quantities of salt and pepper used in the dish. Seasonings. Seasoning are substances that are added in small quantities to enhance the flavor of dish. Seasoning only enhances the existing flavor of the dish without significantly altering it. Seasoning do not impart their own flavors. Also note if added in excess quantities, they can change the flavor and used as flavorings. Examples of seasoning. The most common seasoning agent is salt. For seasoning, we can use table salt, sea salt, rock salt, and kosher salt. Pepper powder is the second most common seasoning agent. A small quantity of pepper powder can really enhance the flavor of any dish. Note that there are so many other ingredients, if added in small quantities, may act as a seasoning. Examples include lemon, spices like cinnamon. Other examples of seasoning include vinegar, mustard, etc. Guidelines for seasoning of food. Always add seasoning in small quantities. Small amount of seasoning should be added in the beginning as it helps in developing and infusing flavors. For liquid food like gravies, sauces and soups, always add seasoning near the end of the cooking. Large pieces of food are required to be seasoned before cooking so that they can absorb them well. Flavorings. Flavorings are substances that are added in a dish to alter the main flavors of the dish. Flavorings are added to complement, enhance, and change the flavors of the main ingredient used in the dish. Combination of primary flavors and flavoring agent brings out a unique flavor into the dish. Seasoning agents like salt and pepper, if added in more quantities, can also act as flavorings. Examples of flavorings. Vegetable like carrots, leeks, celery, turnip, and many other may be used as flavorings. Meat like bacon, chicken trimming also provide flavors to the dish. Sherry, wine, port also act as flavoring agents. Herbs like parsley, cilantro, mint, basil, and spices like bay leaf Cloves, cardamom, cinnamon can add their unique flavors. Guidelines for flavoring food. Flavorings can be added at any time of cooking, at beginning, in middle, or near the end. If using whole spices for flavoring, they should be added in the beginning. Any fresh flavorings like parsley, cilantro, or mint should be added after the end of cooking. It is recommended that when using aromatic vegetable as flavoring should be cooked in fat or oil before adding it to the main dish. Dry roasting of whole spices or cooking them in oil will release their flavors and aromas. Overcooking of food will lead to loss of flavor of ingredients. Any powdered flavoring should be added at the last stage of cooking. Herbs. Herbs are the leaves of non-woody plant that contain flavor and aromatic components. They can be used to impart flavor to any kind of dishes. Herbs can be used as fresh, dried, or powdered form. They can be individually used or in combination to other herbs and flavorings. Herbs are used to flavor all kinds of food like soups, sauces, vegetables, meat, or even desserts. Examples of herbs: basil, cilantro, chervil, mint, dill, marjoram, oregano, sage are the few examples of herbs. Spices. Spices are the bud, flower, bark, stem, leaf, fruit, root, seed of trees and plants that have flavoring and aromatic components and can be used to flavor food. Spices can be used as fresh or dried, whole or powdered. They can have a mild to very strong flavor, sweet to pungent taste. Almost all the spices have an aromatic flavor compound in the form of volatile oils that are released when heated. Overcooking of spices will lead to loss of flavor and aroma. Examples of spices: clove is a bud of plant. Cardamom, cumin, and fennel are the seeds. Saffron comes from the flower of a plant. Cinnamon is the bark of a tree. Bay leaf and rosemary are the examples of the leaves. Ginger and turmeric are the roots of the plant. Red chili, nutmeg are fruits. Spice mixes. A unique combination of powdered herbs and spices used to flavor a variety of dishes is known as a spice powders. Concept of spice mixes is very popular in Indian cuisine, cuisine of Middle Eastern countries, Mexican and Chinese cuisine. Spice mixes may contain other ingredients like coconut, roasted lentils, dry fruit powder, etc. They are also used to flavor soups, gravies, curries, snack items, meat and vegetable and many more. Examples of spice mixes: sambar powder, mixed spice powder, Cajun spice mix, curry powder, herb de Provence, five spice powder, Italian seasonings, pav bhaji masala, kolhapuri masala, garam masala, jeeravan masala, goda masala, and many more. Wet masala, a combination of herbs, spices, and other flavoring agents grounded together in a liquid medium like water, tamarind paste, vinegar, etc. Wet masala act as flavoring, marinade, and a thickening agent. They enhance the color of the dish
and improves the texture. Wet masalas can be considered as the backbone of all Indian gravies and curries. The main ingredient of wet masalas are ginger, garlic, onions, tomatoes, and a combination of different herbs and spices.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. The objective of this video is to disseminate knowledge only.